Well, hello there and good day. Thank you so much for joining me. I am FrostPDP, and today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. This is some Post-Stormblood MSQing. Cancer Nocturnal, you know. Yes, I do. Too technical. I do know indeed. So, yeah, it's a Friday episode. I haven't done a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule in a while, but I would like to thank you all so much for joining me, and as it's a Friday episode, I just want to share that I am on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. Discord is where you go to find out when I go live, so check out the links in the description. Do all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, whatever. Let's talk to Alize. I don't know if you can hear the cat toy in the background, but she's playing with it. You got two head gestures. You have the weird head sigh, and you have the Jonathan nod. No news, blah blah blah. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. Thrashing stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. Intelligence. Xenos, they suspect an Eorzean Alliance stuff. We are experts. I'm so confused. Where do these emotes come from? Which emotes are you talking about? There are emotes involved? I did not know this. You know, I have no freaking clue where those come from. It's cool to see that Streamlabs animates them, though. It could be that you're subscribed to someone's channel that has those emotes, and then you can use, but you don't sub to those people. I understand nothing about Twitch. Very, very little, if anything. Which, I mean, I'm not going on my own. Of course I will. Alright, the gifting. You might have gift subbed. Yeah, that's a possibility. Maybe I should just make an animated emote. I have a vague sense of how to animate stuff. Yep, look who's back. There you have it. We accept the invitation. Watching a lot of streams is good, man. If that's your thing, rock and roll. I watch a lot of streams as well, but I watched them with my wife. I don't think I have emotes. I barely have a freaking token for channel uptime. Like one of those things you can spend to like highlight messages. I barely was able to draw that. Mutely at a meeting would still be... Standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. It's a good line. Bagrid, what's going on, man? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Inquire some intelligence. See how it's right, you can understand the particulars. He'd head back. Or go not let me go anyway. That was a cool little extra little sound. Doop, doop, doop. I just want to see something. You're cute. Recall of duty. It's this guy. I'm not. I can deliver Heaton's missive. That's convenient. And the Domins. Be sorry to see them go. This is you know appear to their using comrades and invite them to accompany the Domins. We send so many people to be shepherded long days. But we've had a problem with overpopulation since the war started, so this is kind of a good thing, right? Right. I should say resource scarcity, because overpopulation isn't quite the real explanation for the concept. I don't know, like carrying capacity and Malthusian bullshit is just what I said. Bullshit. Like, we can mine asteroids if we put our minds to it. Let's be real here. Is she someone named Pockle? Sasuke Biyolov. Princely Hatchling, maybe that's what I saw. I kind of saw. So Lemmy Wings, Limey Wings. Okay. Resource scarcity is just a convenient excuse for conflict and leaves very little explanation. You're right, absolutely. Rather than collaborate and work together, we fight each other. See also bad writing. Yes, our world is terribly written. We're the ones who write it. Therein lies the problem. Tancred does not look good. That is the last of the green tea of the night. Might as well try. Be careful. Pour the Lipton into the bottle with the ice in it. And there we go. Ag! Sorry. Keep my hand from spasming like an idiot. It's the wrong way to put it, I'm sorry. My hand is an idiot. People who spasm are like me. I'm not animating mouths for my games. I don't blame you. Although this is translated into English, it might more closely match the Japanese. Possibly. I actually don't know. It's a good question. No, it's lazy animation. Yeah, it could just be that.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
The opening and closing is too consistent. Interesting.
Any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
Even if the opening and closing match the words, it would look wrong because words don't all form from the same mouth shape. That's true.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
That was close. Not perfect, but close.
Yes. As he wears his skin.
See, like, he had an extra little, like, going on there. Hi, cat. Please don't sit on my keyboard.
Here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphonse?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The bird.
The burn. Square just knows where they can save money. A bank with them with it perfectly animated. It would.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling.
It's only 3:45 in the morning here.
I can't very well sit around.
Do this, I can't do anything.
You said yourself that this link pearl was only to be used in emergencies.
I think that makes sense. I'm tired. I could just not be making any internal connections. I think what you're trying to say is that it's not about this looks bad, and it's more about, oh, for you, it's from your perspective for your game, right? Sorry. If Square has to do this, then that's the thing. Okay, listen, it's all good, man. Can't very well sit around drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble.
So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
Jonathan nod.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Hurry! Central scope. Honestly debating what is worth putting the time into, what isn't. That's totally fair though. You're a solo game developer. I can absolutely respect that approach. So advance the story a little bit more, and then we'll wrap up. Yes, I really have the faintest idea what game dev is like, and that's because I've coded like very tiny things. I've done little bits of each part of game design. I have designed my own tabletop sort of stuff. I took Shadowrun and Vampire the Masquerade and made them kiss like action figures. Cat, I don't trust you at all. No, hell no. You're not biting me again, Ariel. You can come sit in my lap. And say hi to the camera. See the camera up there? Do you know what I'm looking at? When she sits in my lap, she doesn't attack me. Full 3D is a bit more than making the screen say hello world. Yeah, I mean, I would have my doubts that full 3D is something a person can do all on their own. Yes. Teasing. Do your task and see you to my own. Let's act before. Ian a visit. Why are we going back to Ian? No. No, cat. Sit in your chair. Nope. Down on the floor you go, my love. She's a grump. You sure listen to is she not? I dare say she joined you with the search for the Astron Iceland. Thank you, Thancred writes Doma, then we have so much more to share with Stola. At least they showed Alizé run off this time. That was pretty cool. Look, to visit Doma, I have to wait. 12 speed, you in your way. We give your regards to Stola. You're home and awake, but not giving her undivided attention. Yeah, she's kind of attention hungry. Aha, see? It's telling me to go there. I really need to go here. Oh, the burn? Uh-huh. Don't Enclave. Teleport. Hashtag just cat things. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little tired of the Doma music. It's a really great rendition. I've just heard so much of it. Yeah, well, that matters to my attention. I will hear you. Yeah, okay. Thank you, my lady. You're most kind. Well, well, two faces from the dim and distant past. That has been that long. Who are you speaking with? Local miner who supplies crystals for rebuilding. He struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. The void of elemental energy nearly reminiscent of the D-aspect crystals that manifested prior to the calamity. Locals taking a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head. What, her hair? What's the contraption, Mikote lady? You got ears, that's fine. You're blind, I think. That's fine. You've got this contraption here, but it's not on your head. What? Does she mean her staff? That makes... What are we talking about, Y'shtola? Oh, hell no. She's back. She licked her lips at the same time the bird squeaked in the game. That was kind of funny. Let's wrap this. I've all but included my investigations, focusing on possible conducted summoning. Okay, we get that. The fact that objects of worship is the key, they are themselves suffused with their requisite belief. Cracks. Secret relics is Kojin collect. Obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner, Yotsuya being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asashi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. Cool, got it. Form nourished the power of crystals, also provided a brother, and the Tsukiyomi was brought into being. And the question of preventive measures, to which I have yet to find satisfactory answers. At present, I know not that will avail us, save to watch over. Okay, basically just be on guard. Something happened. Alpha, no, this is going to be a long scene, isn't it? Because of course it is. Joining in the search, of course. As they puts on a brave face, but she's a little talent for concealment, we should join her. We should, and we will, next time, unless a cutscene pops up. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, like I said at the start, hit all the buttons. Come check out the Discord. Small channel note, I don't know what I want to play. That's one of my big problems with getting content produced right now, is I don't know what content I want to make. So, feedback is appreciated, but my thoughts are torn between maybe starting a new Terminator Resistance game, although I'm pretty far in my current ones, so I'm sort of like 50-50 on that, because I don't want to go through a lot of story I've already done. Master of Orion 2. You can get that with the newest version of the game. They did a reboot of the series in 2016, I think, which competed with Stellaris not so well. But it comes with all the Mu games. And Master of Orion 2, I think they've got a fan patch that came out relatively recently. It's like 1.51. That could be interesting because it's classic, it's quick, we can get stuff done. And combat is a lot more interesting than Stellaris is. And my third choice was, I don't know. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me one more time. Thank you to 2Technical. He's a solo game dev. He's doing his game dev things. He's also on Twitch. Check him out. I'm going to do that thing where I'm going to wrap up the YouTube video now. Thank you all so much for joining me, as always, on this channel. Pieces.